Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 6, Superposition of Waves. Now, we many times heard this word wave, and for us, wave means such thing which is flowing. So, we need to understand what wave exactly means. In this chapter, we are going to study these following topics. What are mechanical waves, reflection of waves, principle of superposition of waves, formation of stationary waves, beats and their application. So one by one we are going to start the topic. Now firstly we should know what is meant by wave motion. The wave motion is a means of transferring energy from one place to another without transfer of matter. That indicates that the particle or the matter is not flowing. There is a transferring of energy only. We may define a wave is a disturbance that moves or propagates through a medium without the transfer of matter. Now this is the another way of writing the definition of wave. The media through which wave propagates may be liquid, solids, gases, or even a vacuum in the case of electromagnetic waves. We know that electromagnetic waves can pass through vacuum too. That means wave can propagate through liquid, solid, gases and vacuum. Now, what are the common properties of wave? Amplitude. Wave is an energy transport phenomena. Amplitude is the height of the wave, usually measured in meters. Amplitude is directly related to the amount of energy carried by the wave. Another definition of amplitude is the maximum displacement of particle or the maximum displacement of vibration of particle, we can say its amplitude. Wavelength. The distance between identical points in the adjacent cycle or crest of wave is called as wavelength. It is also measured in meters. Now what is meant by period? The period of a wave is the time for particle on a medium to make one complete vibrational cycle, and hence it is measured in second. Now this period is also defined can be also defined as the time required to complete one vibration or one oscillation. Frequency. Frequency of the wave is a number of waves passing a point in certain time. The unit of frequency is hertz, which is equal to 1 wave per second. The period is the reciprocal of frequency and vice versa. Now you should keep in your mind that time period and frequency, they are reciprocal of each other. So frequency is the number of oscillation per unit time, and the time period is the time required to complete one oscillation or one vibration, you can say. Speed. We many times use this word speed. Now exactly speed means what? The distance or the speed of wave refers to the distance traveled by a given point on the wave in a given interval of time. That is, speed is equals to distance upon time, and it is measured in meter per second. Now see, these are the pictures. You get clear information about what is amplitude, what is wavelength, what does mean crest, What is trough? Now see, in this, amplitude is like the maximum displacement of vibration. This is wave. The particles are vibrating along this path. Now you can see the wavelength is the distance between two alternate crest or trough. Crest means the particle at higher amplitude and trough means it is the negative amplitude, we can say. See these pictures very clearly. You can see what is meant by wavelength, what is meant by amplitude, and this is just picture of transverse wave, we can say. Now I think you get clear about amplitude and wavelength. Now what happens when a wave propagates? A wave does not move mass in the direction of propagation, it just transfers the energy. Just keep in your mind that a wave is just a transformation of energy from one place to another. It does not propagate matter with or mass with it. Now see, there are different types of waves: mechanical waves and electromagnetic waves. So the waves can be roughly divided into two parts. First is mechanical wave, which requires a medium to travel. Another is electromagnetic wave, which do not require a material medium to travel. Now the mechanical waves are further divided into two types of waves: longitudinal waves and transverse wave. Sound wave is the example of longitudinal wave, and water waves are the example of transverse wave. Now the electromagnetic waves are light waves, microwave rays, infrared rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, and the radio waves. What are mechanical waves? A mechanical wave is a wave that is not capable of transmitting its energy through a vacuum. Means it requires a material medium to travel. The mechanical waves require a medium in order to transport their energy from one location to another. A sound wave is an example of mechanical wave. What are electromagnetic waves? Electromagnetic waves are known as EM waves that are produced when an electric field comes in contact with the magnetic field. Now here one point has to be underlined, that the electromagnetic wave and magnetic waves are perpendicular to each other. What are sound waves? As we know, sound waves are mechanical waves. In, in short, they are longitudinal waves. Sound waves are longitudinal waves that travel through a medium like air or water. The wave transfer energy from one source of the sound, that is drum. How are mechanical waves are different from the electromagnetic wave? Very first thing, we know that mechanical wave requires a material medium, while electromagnetic waves are not required the material medium to travel. A longitudinal wave and transverse wave are the two different types of mechanical waves. Only transverse waves can be electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves, light is the example. And the examples of mechanical waves are sound waves, ropes and spring, water waves, and systemic waves. They both have one common property, that they can transmit energy, not matter. So this Venn diagram will clear you what are the differences and what are the similarities of mechanical waves and electromagnetic waves. Now, how are the mechanical waves are different from electromagnetic waves? Electromagnetic waves also have a fixed velocity of about 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter second. Sorry, it should be meter per second. So read it as meter per second in a vacuum. While mechanical waves cannot possibly travel through a vacuum. Electromagnetic waves travel in a vacuum whereas mechanical waves do not. The ripples made in a pool of water after a stone is thrown in the middle are an example of mechanical waves. Example of electromagnetic waves light includes light and radio signals. Mechanical waves are caused by wave amplitude and not by frequency. Electromagnetic waves are produced by the vibration of charged particle, while the electromagnetic wave is just called a disturbance. A mechanical wave is considered a periodic disturbance. Now, this is the again progressive wave is the another type we need to study before going further. Now, what is meant by progressive wave? The name itself suggests that the wave is in progress. A wave in which the disturbances produced in the medium travel in a given direction continuously without any damping and obstruction from one particle to another is a progressive wave or traveling wave. Means which is traveling continuously, which is in progress. The ripples created on the surface of water when a stone is dropped into it is the example of progressive wave. The sound wave, which is a pressure wave consisting of compressions and rarefaction traveling along the direction of propagation of the wave. Now, what are the properties of progressive wave? Particles vibrate about their mean position performing simple harmonic motion. All vibrating particles of the medium have same amplitude, period, and frequency. During the propagation of wave, energy is transferred along the wave. There is no transfer of matter. The wave propagates through the medium with a certain velocity. This velocity depends on the properties of medium. Means the medium properties can change the velocity of progressive wave. Progressive waves are two types, transverse waves and longitudinal waves. Both the transverse as well as longitudinal mechanical waves can propagate through solid, but longitudinal waves can propagate through fluids too. Now, to understand the superposition of wave, we should understand what does reflection of waves means. When a progressive wave traveling through a medium reaches an interface separating two media, a certain part of the wave energy come back in the same medium. The wave changes its direction of travel. This is called as a reflection of wave from the interface. The reflection is the phenomenon in which the sound wave traveling from one medium to another medium comes back in the original medium with slightly different intensity and energy. In this diagram, you can see the reflection of wave. A string is held in a hand, and if we give force in downward direction, the wave produced in the string. And in the another diagram, you can see the hand is uplifted, wave is going in forward direction. When the string is when the wave reflected back by a obstruction or we can obstacle, the wave gets reflected back. So this is called as reflection of wave. Because of some interface, it gets reflect back in the same medium. Now reflection of wave. When a wave is an incident on any surface, a part of incident wave is reflected and a part is transmitted into the second medium. If the wave is incident obliquely on the boundary, the transmitted wave can also be termed as a reflected wave. Now you can see the reflection of transverse wave and reflection of longitudinal wave. But firstly, you should know what is transverse wave and what is longitudinal wave. Now in this diagram, you get clear idea about this transverse wave. Transverse wave is having crest and trough alternately arranged. While in longitudinal wave, the compressions and rarefactions are arranged alternately. You can see the movement of longitudinal wave. So this is just a diagram to give you clear cut idea about the two different types of progressive wave, that is transverse wave and longitudinal wave. Now the reflection of transverse wave. The way in which a transverse waves reflect depends on whether or not it is fixed at both ends. Now see, there are two ways actually. In two cases, if the transverse wave fixed with one end, so this will be the reflection. The reflected waves get inverted actually. See, the crest is going and it gets inverted while reflecting back. So this is the first case when transverse wave with a fixed one end. Now the reflection of longitudinal wave. It is an image of transverse wave on a string that meets a free end. The wave is reflected, but unlike a transverse wave with a fixed end, it is not inverted. Means this is the second case where the transverse wave with a free end, when the transverse wave meets free end, it reflected as it is. Means crest reflect as crest, trough reflect as trough. But in the previous condition, crest reflect as trough and trough reflect as crest. Means there is a change of phase. Now these are some questionnaires given to you. Define longitudinal wave and transverse wave. Define amplitude, frequency, speed, time period. Now once again the most important question is, what is the relationship between frequency and time period? The frequency and time period are reciprocal of each other. Now define the reflection of wave. In this you need to understand the reflection in two cases actually, when the one end is free and when the two end are free. Explain the reflection of transverse wave and longitudinal wave. Longitudinal wave reflection we'll see in the next video. What are the properties of progressive wave? You know that progressive wave in which energy transport, which performs simple harmonic motion, and it's continuously progress. What are mechanical waves? The waves which requires material medium to travel. So these are some important questions. Now in this, the most important point, you need to understand that transverse wave consists of alternate crest and trough. Crest is the positive maximum amplitude and trough is the negative maximum amplitude. Compressions and rarefaction are alternately arranged in the longitudinal wave. Now in this video we learn about the reflection of waves, properties of progressive wave, What is meant by progressive wave? What are the basic differences between mechanical waves and electromagnetic waves? This Venn diagram is very important. It will show you the basic differences and the similarities of mechanical waves and electromagnetic waves. The sound waves, the electromagnetic waves. In this electromagnetic wave, you need to understand that electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other. The mechanical waves, the tree diagram of wave structure, and what happens when wave propagates. Just keep in mind that wave is which transfers energy, not mass. These are the some common properties you need to understand: frequency, time period, amplitude, wavelength, wave motion. So in this chapter, in this video, we have completed our 2 points: mechanical waves and reflection of waves. So that's it for the today. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.